Hello and welcome to the second part of my React Native tutorials. So in this video, I'm going to discuss about how you can create a good folder structure to organize your files in a good way. This might not be the best possible way to keep your files structured since there are many ways that depend on how big your project is. But I will give you an idea about an ideal project structure which we use in React Native projects. So in the last video, I initialized a Typescript project and also set up some libraries and dependencies required for static analysis of code. If you don't have your project set up, you might need to watch that video. So the first thing I would suggest you to follow is to separate out your actual TypeScript code from everything else. And for that, we create a new folder in our root directory and call it src. Okay, and next we separate all the screen components by adding them in a folder called screens. For example, let's say we're creating a game which has three screens: a menu, a game screen, and a settings screen. So my screens folder should look like this. In the same way, we divide the reusable components in a folder called components, and it looks like this. Let's say you also need some helper functions for your game logic, so we create a utils folder where we can write some helper functions. Now we have decided to add a custom tab bar as well as a drawer to our app. So we create a folder called navigation and put all our navigation logic and components inside it. Alright. Now let's say we also want to use global state management such as Redux or simply React's context. So I create a folder named Redux or context and so on. So this is my final folder structure. Depending on the size of the project, it gets more deeper and complex. You must have seen this index.ts file in almost all the folders. This is a very crucial file and I use it whenever required. So let's talk about it in the next video.